What's up, fuckers? It's time for Ghost Trick. Phantom Detectives. So, the last time I wrote this down so I would remember, the waitress, I think her name is Mimri or Mimcree or some shit like that, is an undercover cop. She's taking out some transaction between someone, which I think is me, Sissel, and the two blue people in the chicken kitchen. There's something in the heavy truck. And all this shit has something to do with national secrets and the people that are in prison, in the special prison for national secrets, for knowing something about national secrets. And right now, we're trying to prevent the driver's death, the British newsy driver's death, in order to prevent Lynn's death. So we got to this point where we're in the chicken kitchen. Hey, look where we are. The heart of the chicken kitchen, huh? Yup, or as most people say, the kitchen. I hope the key to preventing that accident is here somewhere. Oh, I bet it will be. You know what they say, where there's smoke and chicken, there's fire. Now that you mention it, it is pretty smoky in here. Okay, let's see what we can do. There's a switch that I can turn on. What's wrong? I can't seem to raise this switch. It won't budge. Yeah, well, not surprising considering this whole place is sticky with grease. I bet it must be stuck. Yeah, it does feel pretty sticky. But if the switch were already raised, I bet I could manage to lower it. Okay. We can do something with this. Oh, okay, we can move. We can move with the little t-shirt. Hey, look what she's doing. Do you think that could be... Yeah, I didn't even see this, so I'm glad that I stopped. She's probably planting the ladybug. Now that I think about it, it's this waitress's meddling that starts the whole chain of events. The detective wouldn't have gotten his ears blown out and wouldn't have crashed. In other words, we're witnessing it with our own eyes. The cause of a huge disaster slowly being planted in a chicken. Hey, I just had a good idea. About what to do with the... I can't read. I have a problem with my brain. I'm sorry. About what to do about the ladybug? No, I was thinking we could let her get crushed under the chicken instead of me. I can't tell if you're kidding. At any rate, now we've seen the root cause of the accident. And all we have to do now is think of a way to take care of it. So I gotta stop her from planting the bug, right? Can rock this kettle. Doesn't really do much. I'm on the chef's hat. Smoky in here. It's smoky in here. Oh. She's putting it up. Should I help her? Okay, that doesn't help. Oh, she got it. Okay. Boom. Vents are on. I don't know how this helps at all. I mean, it becomes less smoky in here. Let me turn it off again. Oh, shit. Homie's pouring something from his hat. He's pouring fucking shit from his hat under his hat. That's crazy. Oh, the pedal got it to the other side. All right. Hey, what's up with this lazy Susan? It's acting up today. Maybe it's out of sorts because I was spinning around on it yesterday. Interesting thing to do for a lady her age. maybe it's out of sorts. How about thinking maybe it might be broken? But it really isn't broken. It's just us ghosts. Nope. Can I rock the kettle now? Not really much to do there. Oh, switch him up. Now that he's got a new one, we could switch it up. Boom. Operate. Boom. Boom. Now we got it. Now we got it. The one with the bug is not the one she's taking now. We saved it. Let's fucking get it, baby. There. How about that? The ladybug is still sitting on the table. We did it! So now what? Fucking love this guy. La la la, chicken, thou art so beautiful, chicken. Now he doesn't fucking crash. Who said this? I forgot. I took a bite, my heart swelled with pride, and I got goosebumps. Oh, it's the guy singing. Duh. Duh! I don't know why I did it in the fucking other voice. My heart smelled with pride and I got goosebumps. I'm consumed with the love of consuming you. La 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 la. Sometimes it do be like that. You're consumed with the love of consuming somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Shit, man. Shit. We got it, baby. Fate averted. Well, it looks like you've escaped the fate of being hammered by your horrible hen. Yes, but I still haven't escaped the worst darkness of this terrible night. I shot you, didn't I? There must have been some sort of complicated set of circumstances that made you do it. It's never okay to shoot a person, no matter what the circumstances. This is real shit, homie. You know what I'm saying? It's never okay to shoot somebody. You know what I mean? It's gotta be close to our episode title or something, right? It's never okay to shoot somebody, guys. Anytime you see me writing, I'm writing down episode titles. It's never okay. Hey, shouldn't that be my line? But anyway, you were investigating a case, and I was supposed to give you information on that case. Maybe it's time you told me about it. Tell me about the case you're looking into. Yeah, I guess I should. Now you tell me? Fucking 10 hours into this fucking game? You could have told me earlier, you ginger. I mean, sorry. Fuck, sorry. But let's go back to the new present first. Okay, sure. Can you just fucking tell me now? Damn it. Wish I could turn back time. Back in the new present of the delicious aroma of the... Guys, every time I fucking fuck up the line, I feel like a complete idiot. Guys, I'm so sorry. It's not easy for me sometimes to get it right. And thank you for staying with me all along. Just kidding, I'm fine. Back in the new present, the delicious aroma of chicken fills the air. But I'm still thinking about Lynn. I wonder if she's still waiting for her chicken to be served. I decided to go see her and ask her the questions that were still consuming me. Trick time, baby. Now, how do we get fucking back there? That's the real question. I gotta wait for the homie to pour shit on his chicken. Bang. Let's talk to her. She's got something, right? She's got to have something going on. Just don't The disastrous accident has been completely erased. Once again, I've saved the red-headed detective from death. Saved Lynn, the criminal who stole my life. One question in particular hangs heavy on my mind. Why did she shoot me? Until I know the answer, I'll never be satisfied. Damn, she's slamming that chicken. Meanwhile, Lynn's appetite is apparently foremost in her mind. A golden brown chicken sits on the table in front of her. Until she eats the whole thing, she'll probably never be satisfied. Damn, fucking just calling her fat? What the fuck? Fucking fat Lynn over here, huh? What the hell? Again, radical empathy from Sissel. Like, even if he was a bad guy, right now he's the best of guys. This fucking bitch. I mean, I shouldn't call her that. Sorry. This fucking ginger girl. I mean, sorry, I shouldn't call her that either. This Lynn lady shot me. And I saved her fucking life 3 times now. If that's not radical empathy for somebody, I don't know what the fuck is, let me tell you. Let's get over and talk to her. Hello? Can you come over here? Oh, I didn't know you were here, Detective Ringe. Come to see me, did you? Oh, that's so sweet. Oh, hi, Memory. Don't mind us. Just pretend we're not here. Why don't you try some chicken while you're here? No, thanks. Just watching Lynn eat is quite enough for me. So, how did it turn out with my ladybug? Oh, that listening device? Well, let's see. I thought the gentleman had a very nice singing voice. Sorry, but we're in the middle of an important talk. Could you leave us to it? No, stay right there. Huh? I'm at the crucial moment with this chicken here. I'll need you to pour me some water if it starts going down wrong. Lynn, don't you have to risk your life? You don't have to risk your life over chicken, you know. He's right. Sheesh. Anyway, I better move now while I have the chance. That's funny. Even though I just saved that detective, he doesn't have a core. That actually did cross my mind, not gonna lie. Not like the one Lynn has, or that valiant little doggy Missile. I miss Missile. I thought the ones I save are supposed to develop a core when they're alive again. I guess I still have things to learn about the powers of the dead. Yeah, I did think that. Well, I'm heading back. Lots of things to do, you know? Yeah, like washing dishes and planting bugs. Someday I'll plant the big one on you, detective. I like her. Old girl. I agree. Me too. They fucking really dragged that bit out, didn't they? Listen, Lynn. You've explained your side, and I understand, but there's an APB out on you. Can't you at least hurry up and get out of here? You know, slip away, quietly. No, can't do. I'm meeting somebody here. Meeting somebody? Oh, yeah, that's right. The little lady, Camila. But why do you have to meet somebody here? The Special Investigation Unit is watching this restaurant. Now, how can that be a coincidence? I don't know, but it is a coincidence. Hey, is it true what they say? That you're still looking into Detective Jowd's case on your own? Inspector Carbonella is worried about you, you know. I understand how you feel, but just don't do anything crazy, okay? Fucking, I love Lynn. It's funny that she's just chowing down on that shit. What did this sign say again? Oh yeah, something about if you want water, ring the bell 3 times. I don't think I'll need to ring it anymore though. All right, here we go. Can we talk to her? So, how's that chicken you've been waiting so long for? It's great! But you know, with Detective Ringe, that's his name by the way, sitting right across from me, I mean, he was just dead a few moments ago, right? That's kind of taking the edge off my appetite. Oh, brother. But he's a great guy. He understands my situation, he said. He's gonna give me a pass just for tonight. Speaking of Detective Ringe, I noticed something strange. He doesn't have a core now. He doesn't? I thought a core was supposed to show up once I saved somebody. I wonder if... When you possessed his corpse, he was unconscious, right? Unconscious? Yeah, he was, wasn't he? Just like you. You were unconscious the first time I saved you, too. And after I saved you, you didn't have a core either. So, for people who are unconscious when you save them, no core shows up. I think that's probably what it is. Okay. You might be right. Okay, I'll leave Ringe to you then. But I've still got lots of questions for you. Yeah, I thought you would. Let's get started then. Let's fucking go. This is all we've been fucking waiting for, baby. What is your connection to prisoner D99, Detective Jowd? He seems like more than just a coworker. Yeah, I suppose you have the right to know. Detective Jowd is my hero. Hero, huh? You don't hear that word much anymore. Well, it's an old-fashioned heroic kind of story. It happened 10 years ago. Now just calm down and drop that weapon. Stay back! If you come any closer, I'll shoot her! The fuck? On that day 10 years ago, I was playing in my favorite park, Temsic Park. And then suddenly, somebody grabbed my arm from behind. I was so scared I thought I was gonna die. And then... boom! He appeared. Detective Jowd. God, how epic was that fucking spotlight hit with the silhouette? Detective Jowd's thick-ass motherfucking body. Ready to fucking pump the kidnapper's guts full of lead. You know how that shit goes. My nose is really itchy right now. Shit. And then, a really loud sound. I think it was the sound of a gun. I passed out. When I came to... Oh! Oh! He saved little Lynn! He shot that motherfucker! You're all right now. Are you hurt? You saved me, mister? I was just doing my job. The gods, they're the ones who saved you. What's your job, mister? Me? I'm a police detective. Wow. That's fucking epic. That was such an epic scene. So that's why you became a detective, huh? That's right. He was my ideal of what a detective was all about. But an ideal detective doesn't shoot and kill his own wife. Exactly. And that's why I want to prove that he didn't. Point X. Point X is the kitchen chicken. Fuck! The chicken kitchen. So they're surrounding it for some reason. Detective Ringe works for the Special Investigation Unit. He said an important deal is set to go down here tonight at this restaurant. A deal that could affect the future of our nation. A nation isn't something that's easily influenced, though. Debatable. But that's what he said anyway. Anyway, it's that couple at the table upstairs. I hear they're foreigners. God. Foreigners, you know what I mean? They're waiting for the other party in this deal to show up now. Those two, huh? They certainly are an odd pair. Is this other party they're waiting for me? It's kind of hard to imagine, isn't it? Nobody really knows any of the details of the deal, except for one person. Fucking Cabanela. Wachow! Mr. Breezy Dancer in a white suit. God, I love Cabanela's theme. I got your bitch just like I'm Cabanela. I got your bitch in my pocket just like I'm Cabanela. I got your bitch in my pants just like I'm Cabanela. I got you stuck in my just like I'm Cabanela. So here's the question though. If it's me coming to the scene, and the deal is between me and the two blue people, Cabanela knows I'm dead. And he said that somebody was still going to show up. Right? Like, Cabanela saw my dead body. He walked down in the junkyard and saw my dead body sitting on the couch. So it could be me, but it also might not be me. It could be somebody else meeting them. They say he's been watching the movements of those two for a long time. I've never seen him work so frantically on an investigation before. Inspector Cabanela, huh? Apparently you're a real favorite of his. A favorite? Yes, well, there's a reason for that. And what's that? Uh-oh. She fucked him? I mean, sorry. Not that. Inspector Cabanela and Detective Jowd were good friends. Yeah, I think I remember the prison guard saying something about that. They joined the detective division the very same day. I love the way Cabanela looks. He's kind of giving blonde and bearded Gumshoe, though. He kind of looks like Detective Gumshoe, right? Like, that's exactly what Detective Gumshoe wears. They're two very different types, but they were always in friendly competition to be the best. Detective Jowd was always very particular about thorough investigation of the crime scene. And Inspector Cabanela, well, I guess he has just a natural genius for investigating. Anyway, those two led the detective division in those days. But Inspector Cabanela is different now. He changed a little. He changed? Ever since Detective Jowd... Sorry guys, I'm fucking up the language here. Ever since the Detective Jowd incident, now he distances himself from field work, and he's starting to focus on nothing but moving up the ladder. And so that's how he became head of the Special Investigation Unit, I take it. Anyway, Inspector Cabanela took me under his wing. Because you were the little girl his good friend had saved, huh? He really looked out for me, helping me study for my detective's exam, fudging my exam scores for me. That goes a little beyond the scope of looking out for you. Inspector Cabanela, huh? I wonder what role he plays in everything that's happening tonight. So, Cabanela and Jowd are different. I feel like Jowd is super honest and Cabanela is kind of like a fake-ass biatch. But I feel like Cabanela probably wants Detective Jowd in jail, right? Like, that's gotta be... Like, he wanted to move up the ladder. Detective Jowd and him were too similar. They were both good. You gotta get him out of the way to move up the ladder. And since the Detective Jowd incident, he has been doing less field work, and he's moved farther up the ladder. I mean, he got his fucking wish. But the question is, why would he still want to look out for Lynn? Maybe he just likes her? Calls her baby, you know? It sure is taking Camila long enough. She should have been here by now. I'm getting really worried. You two are like sisters, aren't you? That's what Camila said. Yep, that just about sums it up. It doesn't look like being worried affected your appetite much, though. Hey, the bigger the crisis, the more a girl's gotta eat. I have to make sure Camila stays safe no matter what. Camila, And that music box, too. Forgot about the music box. Music box. Oh, yeah. That wooden box. That box was a present from Detective Jowd. Oh. From Detective Jowd? Yes. It was 5 years ago. That box arrived 3 days after that murder incident. The murder incident with him and his wife? Or the murder incident at the park? Well, obviously the murder incident with his wife, because she was a fucking kid and now she's probably like 30. So after he killed his wife in front of somebody, another family member, the box arrived 3 days after the murder incident. He must have sent it just before he was arrested. Someday, when the case is over and everything is settled, I want you to give this to a certain person, he said. So what's inside? I don't know. I can't open it. That's a shame. Sissel, Did I really shoot you? Where did that come from, out of the blue? I really don't remember. I've tried and tried, but I just can't. Now I finally understand how you must feel, and how hard it is to have your memory gone, your story erased. But who knows? Knowing the truth might even be harder. I'd rather believe there's hope myself. She really doesn't remember shooting me, huh? Maybe she didn't? Fuck, I don't know. That was great! Do I have chicken on my face? You're staring. I bet you're thinking about how impressed you are with the way I took care of that chicken. Just tell me one thing. This case you say you're looking into, is it Detective Jowd's? What if it was? I can't keep it from you. It's too cruel. Huh? What are you talking about? I'm sorry, Len. It's tonight. Detective Jowd's. You know, it's tonight. He's getting executed. His execution. But there's still time. I looked into it, and I found out all the execution in this country are carried out at dawn. That may be the norm, but not this time, I'm afraid. What? The execution is set for 11 p.m. What did you say? It's gonna happen pretty soon. Is there anything we can do to stop it? Of course not. It's too late now. Not without a stay of execution from the Justice Minister. I'm gonna go see him then. What? See who? Who else? The Justice Minister. Don't be ridiculous. There's not enough time. I'm going. Sissel! Me? Get to the prison. Stop that execution. Easy enough for you to say. Detective Ringe, I'll be going now. Okay. I'll let you go this time. I'll tell him I was distracted because I was eating chicken. Is there anything else I can do? Could you find Camila? She's supposed to be on her way here. Oh, your little Camila. Okay, you got it. I'll look for her. Okay. You know what to do, Sissel. You have to save Detective Jowd. Fuck. God, I love Detective Ringe. Detective Ringe really came through. He's like a real one. He's like working in the system, but working against it at the same time. He's like trying to help as best as he can. Just like a moral guy. All the other detectives seem like fucking douchebags. I guess except for Jowd. The life of yet another person I'm connected to somehow is about to end tonight. Could it be a coincidence? Or is there something more behind it all? Detective Jowd is destined to be executed tonight. I don't know if that fate is the wrong one for him or the right one, but I've decided to go to the prison anyway. Real shit. Fuck. Damn, this story's going hard. We just finished chapter 7, baby. We got the chicken kitchen illustration. I can't read for goddamn shit today, can I? We got a new song, Lynn, the Pursued Redhead. Illustration of the chicken kitchen. And the car blowing through the window. Fuck yeah. This game is awesome. I love this shit. I think that's where we stop for today, guys. This has been GULO Trick. Actually, you know what? Before we end, something's telling me that the Justice Minister is the fucking guy with the cool hair, the guy who kind of talks like this. He's like, "Honey, just listen to me. I wish you could, the guy with the wife who's living in the apartment next door to Lynn. He like looks like he's in a courtroom or something. Like he looks like he could be the Justice Minister. That would be a cool way of connecting him to this case. So there's something about Detective Jowd and the music box. There's got to be some sort of message that he wants delivered to somebody once the case is settled. Detective Jowd saved Lynn's life in Temsick Park when she was a kid. I'm assuming it was Temsick Park. I'm putting that together in my head in some way. Like, Lynn was talking about the park that Detective Ringe was in. And I saw on, like, the little, like, preface, like, 8:06 p.m., Temsick Park. So, like, that's interesting. Because at the beginning of the game, the blue guy, nearsighted Jigo, when he was about to kill Lynn, he said, "You're one of the Temsick. And I gotta wipe out all the Temsick." It could be that people are trying to get Detective Jowd executed because they're trying to cover up some sort of bigger crime that he might have been onto. And they want to kill people who would say anything good about Detective Jowd, which obviously would be Lynn because he saved her life. And there was the Temsick Park incident. I don't know. This is all fucking just speculation. But that's what I'm feeling right now. I feel like some things are getting tied together. I really enjoyed getting that info dump from Lynn in this episode where she was talking about like how Cabanela and Detective Jowd were like just different types of detectives. Like, honestly, like, this is gonna sound fucking English teacher as fuck, but they're like the binary between aesthetic living and ethical living. Like, Detective Jowd is obsessed with doing the right thing. He's probably obsessed with ethical living, making sure that the crime scene gets swept correctly, making sure that everything's in order. And Inspector Cabanela is more like about the aesthetics of things. He likes to look good. He likes to like solve cases, probably for his image, right? He's doing a lot of the shit for himself, not for other people. Like, Detective Jowd is totally the type to do shit just for other people and to like sacrifice. Inspector Cabanela seems to be so self-interested just by his vibe. And I think that also, like, the character design plays into that as well for me. It's so sick, again, like the fucking little things that each of these characters do, like the way that they walk, the way that they present themselves, the way that their postures are. Still love that shit. Like the fact that Detective Jowd, they could have just had him in prison, but they have him painting. Like, and they have him he has the coolest fucking hair poof in the front, you know? I'm really enjoying this and I can't wait to see what happens next. So that's it for this time on GULO Trick. Straight detective.